Come on, man. If it's that hard to keep from laughing, just say it looks silly and be done.
It looks like you don't need me to tell you. It looked like you enjoyed wearing it, so I wanted to give you an honest opinion.
It's not that I'm especially attached to it. I just didn't have time to change.
I thought you were considering a return to the Knights.
Why would I do that? I only put this on because of a whim.
Another whim could strike you.
There's not even a 1 in a million chance of that.
Oh? Too bad.
It's not too bad at all.
Oh yeah?
What are you grinning about? Are you making fun of me?
It's really too bad, but I guess the free life suits you better, Yuri.
Hey.
What's up?
That outfit you're wearing doesn't seem appropriate for a hot spring. I'm not an expert on them, but I thought they were for relaxing. You look ready for a fight.
Do I? This might be the garb of warriors somewhere.
I was thinking the same thing. It had second something or other written on it. Sounds like a title.
Oh, I believe it's a costume for performing the Bond Dance. I read that in a book.
Bond dance? That can't be right. Can it?
No, people build a tower, form a ring around it, and then pound on it. They cook local plants and animals and put them on display. It might be religious in nature. Ugh! Sounds utterly bizarre. Another theory suggests that people wearing such clothes gathered together to haul great blocks of stone. They would shout to keep rhythm. What was it? Oh yes, soya, soya, or washoy, washoy.
Soya, was it? Soya? Washoy has me stumped, though. Perhaps the cries in the clothes work together to create some sort of resonance effect.
These clothes are full of secrets. That's for certain.
It's all balderdash, I tell you.
This loose look is a really fresh image for you, Flynn.
Yeah, you spend most of the time clanking around in that heavy armor. Is that why you're so hard-headed?
Your tongue is as rough as ever, I see. But you are right. Wearing something like this instead of my armor makes me feel freer somehow.
It's probably because you look so different, but you're dressed your age. It's cute.
Cute? Could you spare the mockery?
Aye, just imagine him giving orders to a bunch of knights in that getup. A bit silly, ain't it?
I'm not even sure his men would recognize him if he was wearing that outfit.
They might not know him without his usual suit of armor.
I must admit, I wouldn't feel comfortable giving commands like this.
It's only natural.
Do I really look that different in my armor?
Wow, I really didn't expect him to have a set of clothes for Repeat.
It looks like the manager altered an employee's coat to fit Repeat.
Where did he find the time? All right, can do.
Huh? What did he say?
He really likes the feel of the fabric and wants us to thank the manager.
We should do that.
Huh? Estelle seriously believes him.
Just let her. What's life without magic?
Ta-da! Wow, you look adorable, Patty.
You've turned Wonder Chef into Wonder Patty, I see.
It feels like my cooking skills are sharper than ever.
You're still soft. Softer than pudding.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm sharper and harder than the edge of a cutlass.
You're forgetting something. Wonder Chef's strength is in imitation.
Shiver me timbers! I forgot! But how would I learn such mimicry?
Aye. First, I'll master observation. You can't imitate without understanding. Then you can start by writing down Judith's bed habits and anything she says in her sleep.
Aye, Professor! Patty, please, don't encourage her. Patty? Patty! Ta-da! Wow, you look adorable, Patty. I've decided to show my swagger. I've got more style than a starfish on the shore.
I'll say, that's quite an ensemble you've got. Do you plan on winning Yuri with it?
What's up? Need anything?
It's nothing. Now get out of my sight.
We shouldn't bother them. Let's go, Yuri. Anyway, about that seaweed.
You can't be serious. Is it some sort of drill or what?
Don't you want to talk to him? I need to brush up a bit first.
Brush up? Oh, you mean Time Out Dongrest?
Oh, I know that magazine. It has the latest spots young birds flock to.
A bird-watching magazine? But why? Raise your mugs. Popular pubs for rowdies. Streets for fighting. Backdrops to fire you up. True tales of terrifying guild laws. Fashion analysis with Dawn. Great sword pointers. Assassination spots you want to watch out for. What in the briny blue? This isn't right.
Oh, I see. This month's issue is the Gentleman's Guild Special. That won't help you out.
The sea, as salty as can be. The kelp you provide is so tasty.
You're in a good mood, Rita.
You're a soup full of what's good for me. Oh, what was that? Did I sing all that?
You finally understand it's annoying, so that's a plus, I guess.
Oh, Yuri, you're so completely right. I think it's annoying, too.
What did you say? You'll burn for that! Alakazam! Hi-ya!
Huh? Rita and Patty are both acting strangely, and Yuri is harsher than usual.
Hold it, everyone! Remember the first dwarf's vow! All must work together to create a peaceful world. So try to be nice.
And Carol is also abnormal.
Their costumes are altering their personalities. That has to be it.
The costumes change people to match their design?
Looks like... I found some money! Lucky me! Oh, rats. It was only a bottle cap. Huh? Oh, dear. What am I doing?
Hey, Flynn. Everyone's acting funny. I mean, curiously.
Indeed. Luckily, our costumes are near our own personalities, so the effect on us is small. But what do you think, Raven?
I don't have any obligation to answer that, and I'm not interested in any babysitting jobs.
Even Repeat has turned into a half-beast. We can't stay like this. It's too dangerous.
You can relax. Repeat is the same as he always is.
Listen, everyone. There's trouble. Whoa!
Ah! You slipped. Are you all right, Lady Estelise? I'll put an end to this predicament. Comrades, hear me. Woo!
Please don't stare like that. It's embarrassing.
Relax. What's the harm in looking?
I'm not peeking.
Estelle!
80 points.
Rita!
2 points.
What? Please tell me it isn't what it looks like. Are you really turning this into a swimsuit contest?
Judy!
2 trillion points!
Well, she does have... No, stop.
You're getting an eyeful too, Flynn?
Not at all. Patty, you should know better. As a woman...
I got 90 points for certain tastes.
90 points? Based on what? I don't understand the criteria.
Is that your problem?
When did you get here, Yuri?
Just now. So what are the scores?
Well, Lady Estelise got an 80, Rita got a 2, Judith got 2 trillion, and Patty got a special rating. What's going on with all of you?
Ready yourself!
Our forms are wreathed in glittering air.
We run like a flash of light over the land!
Defeating evil with grace and finesse.
Traveling the world to help those in need.
Fate itself will break against our shield.
Woo!
Our endless kindness brightens the world.
Unite in glory, Great Overdrive Brigade Vesperia.
Witness our combined power!
What are you doing?
Hi, Rita. We're just practicing our lines for when we ride Repeat. There's a line for you too, Rita. Want to try it? It's, you know, a pretty good one. I guess.
It's been a slow process, but Brave Vesperia has really come into its own as a guild.
I think it's still nowhere close to a full-fledged guild.
But everyone's trying their best.
Well, I guess the guild does have a good style.
A good style?
We have the kid for comic relief, the Critian as the love interest, and Yuri as the straight man.
Oh, I thought you were talking about how fashionable our clothes were.
That'd make you the space cadet then.
So you're the straight woman?
I'm not a member of your crazy comedy act.
We're a guild, you know.
Brave Vesperia is making smooth sailing!
But I'm not sure if I can see which way we're heading.
You mean it's like we're surrounded by fog on all sides?
I kind of like that, though. You never know what's gonna happen next.
It's more like we lack a plan in the first place.
But that can be fun too! We might run across an amazing treasure, or something even better!
You sure have a lot of enthusiasm for someone who gets startled so easily, Captain Carroll.
I like being startled. What's the point of an adventure without surprises?
I like that. Okay, let's just keep moving forward as we have been, as a guild.
So, Yuri has a history too.
I'd like to know where all of you came from.
Where should I start?
We already know what you're gonna say, you big wuss.
Fine. Rita, then how about you?
I've done research in Ospio for a while.
Geez, big shocker there. What about you, Judith?
Me? I lived in a town before I met Bowel. Everybody called me a prim and proper little girl.
You gotta be kidding. Estelle, you grew up in the castle, right?
Yes, I spent all of my time in the castle reading books. I'm so jealous of all of you.
See? No surprises. Just like Rita's story.
Doesn't anyone want to ask old Raven? I might have some interesting tales to tell.
In your case, old man, I think I've got a pretty good idea what you'd say.
My past might spin you for a loop and have you falling head over heels for me. You don't know.
I can't say you've established a lot of credibility so far as stories are concerned, old man.
Don't be so cold. Come on, let me tell my story.
Everyone in the lower quarter is so kind. It makes me miss my hometown a little.
Judy, isn't your hometown?
Yes, it's gone.
Hometowns, I lived in Ospio, so I can't say I feel too nostalgic about this place.
Yeah, same with me and Dawngrest.
I miss the castle every now and then.
Well, you did spend quite a lot of time there, Lady Estelise. I'm always hit with a wave of nostalgia when I return to the lower quarter.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Where's your hometown, Raven?
Me? Dawngrest, I guess.
Huh? But you weren't born in Dawngrest, were you?
Well, if our journey ended now, I'd head back to Dawngrest. So I guess it's my hometown.
Maybe our hometown is just the place we'd most like to go back to if we had the choice. Why did things have to end up the way they did?
At this point, there's no use mulling over whether we chose the right course or not.
But we need to think about it so the same thing doesn't happen again.
It's becoming harder and harder to make a legitimate living in this world. I'm not saying this should excuse what I've done.
You can't go through your entire life doing what's right. It's sad, but that's reality.
But that doesn't mean someone who used their sword for justice will just turn evil for no reason. As long as they were fighting to protect someone right and good.
But accept that, and things break down to anarchy.
I want to change the world so those who are just can lead good lives. A world where we can't have justice without making someone else the bad guy is just too sad.
It'd be nice if people could just talk things over.
Yeah, that'd be a nice start.
That's why I'm saying that you shouldn't carry this burden by yourself.
The Imperial family and the guilds. Estelle standing with both of them is gonna change.
I don't know what'll happen in the future. If Estelle doesn't change that much.
I doubt I'll change as long as I keep the memories I have right now. But I'd like to continue this journey with you until the end.
Don't worry. I can just sneak you out of the castle again. Like I did when we first met.
Yeah, and this time I'll tag along and help with the lockpicking.
Thank you, both of you. But crime is a very bad thing.
Then we'll have to go in through the front like decent visitors, won't we, Yuri?
The front door really isn't my style. Man, do we really have to do that?
Yes, please do.
Wow, Carol, when you freak out, you really freak out.
Come on, everyone has a few things they're afraid of, don't they?
Not me.
Now, genius mage. It's not nice to lie. Even old Raven's got his own fears.
What are you afraid of, old man?
I'm afraid of pretty girls.
What?
Yeah. Rita, it's better to come clean. That way we can help you out.
Like anyone needs your help. I can take care of myself just fine.
Her type always has some of the worst fears.
Yeah, whatever.
My head hurts.
Are you okay? Should I use my healing arts?
Leave him, Estelle. He's just not used to hard questions like that. I think he sprained his brain.
But Rita, I'm impressed. You know everything.
Well, you never know what might be useful for research.
Knowledge is no burden, they say.
Estelle's living proof of that.
Read enough books and you just learn lots of things without realizing it.
Maybe you absorb facts better because you're already reading all the time.
That tactic won't work for the old man at all.
My head hurts.
Here comes the second doofus.
Now that you kids have gotten an insight into the real Raven, I think it's your turn.
Our turn to what?
To tell about your love lives. What else?
You're so stupid.
I'd kind of like to hear what everyone has to say.
Oh? Then you have to start, Estelle. What's your ideal man like?
My ideal man is someone like the Amber Knight in The Tale of the Jade Planet.
Who?
In The Tale of the Jade Planet, he's a good friend of the main character and...
Sure. Who's next?
I prefer a girl who's nice, a little quiet, maybe kind of gentle, not too tall.
That girl you liked. Was she like that?
I seem to remember her being a bit more on the strong-willed side.
Rita and Judith, what about you?
Someone who's not like the old man.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I'll go with that too.
You kids just don't understand the beauty of the middle-aged man. Someday.
I had no idea you were so good at cards, Judith.
Really? I don't think I'm anything special.
Come to think of it, I've heard of her before.
Really? You knew Raven?
Yeah, I heard a rumor or two about a wandering gambler who rides a dragon. They say that the casinos she's gone to have gone bankrupt one by one.
Someone who rides a dragon? That's gotta be Judith.
The stories get bigger every time they're told. All I did in Nordopolica was destroy the Blastia. Anyway, let's stop talking about silly things and get a move on.
You know, they say it wasn't just 1 or 2 casinos that gambler put out of business.
We really worked our butts off in there.
I can't believe how much Estelle got into character.
You're one to talk, Rita. You are loving it. Checking yourself out in the mirror over and over again. You know you liked that outfit.
Shut up! I don't know what you're talking about.
You're kind of cute when you're embarrassed.
It felt nice to relax in the outdoor baths after working up a nice sweat doing hard work.
I love this kind of lifestyle. It's so fun that we can all relax together in a nice outdoor hot spring.
Yes, outdoor springs are nice.
Nice?
It's a weird time to ask, but who is the Wonder Chef?
Is he even human?
I've never read any sort of literature mentioning the Wonder Chef before.
I wouldn't mind if he taught me how to turn into objects like he does.
Really? But you wouldn't be able to move.
You can see all sorts of things. I'd transform into something in a pretty lady's room.
He was waiting like that the entire time. What if we never found him?
Or what would happen if someone broke him?
You can't do that. What if he really is a person?
Maybe we could just draw some funny pictures on him?
Now you're thinking.
Cover him in doodles and see what happens. Rita, you were resisting at first, but you really got into the act, didn't you?
No, you were just taking your part so seriously. I had no choice but to follow along.
Your costume was pretty cute, too. What a nice treat for all of us.
Hey!
Your acting was really on point, Carol.
Well, I used to be in the Actors Guild after all.
You've been in all sorts of guilds, kid.
Anyway, that wasn't even acting.
I'd like to act in another play with everyone else someday.
No way! Never again!
Me neither. I don't want Rita to set me on fire again.
I'd like to be in the play next time.
I'd have to be the lead, of course.
I had my doubts, but it looks like everyone had a good time.
They really like issuing challenges, don't they? This is the second one.
But it's their boss this time. What did the challenge say?
It was just, I'm waiting at the Coliseum.
It's rather concise.
That's what makes it so scary. A real boss keeps things short.
Sounds like fun to me. I'm ready to go. But do you want to give it a shot, Carol?
What? Me fight the boss? Not a chance! Yikes!
There's no need to be spooked. You've gotten pretty strong. Besides, you're the leader of Brave Vesperia.
See? Repeat agrees with him.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not the kid I once was.
Great. That's the spirit.
Ugh, that was one creepy bastard. I've got goosebumps.
Bye. Oh,
Is something the matter, Lady Estelise?
that's a child of the full moon. One of my ancestors. If I was in his place, I would...
I believe he made an error in pursuing that power. But you will not do the same thing, Lady Estellise. We will not let that happen. Have no fear.
I took the words right out of my mouth. Flynn, everyone.
Yep, no matter what you look like, this old man will love you the same.
I'm flattered.
You've got a real silver tongue, old man.
Still, the Spyro Draco was pretty fearsome, huh?
Yeah, I've never run into anything like it.
I can really see why it was at the top of Entelekea.
I'm happy we took that thing down and all. I'm completely pooped.
I can't bear to imagine what might have happened had we let the creature roam free.
Indeed. It was as big a threat as the Autophagos. In fact, it could have been even worse.
The mightiest beast in all of history.
The source that spawned the Fell Arms.
Didn't the Elder of Myorzo say something about that? A 14-headed creature of some kind?
Fairy tales do tend to exaggerate.
How long do you plan on goofing around on the ocean?
What's the rush? I think it's nice to take things easy every once in a while.
Yeah, me too. It's a little slow, but it's so nice sailing on the ocean.
The roar of the waves soothes the soul. Aboard a ship is a fine place to be.
Arr! So ye three scurvy dogs are on my side.
So, shall the women take them on? It's a stupid argument. Do what you want. We're going below deck.
Wait, I'm not a man, but there's nothing better than riding over the waves.
Ha! I knew you had good taste, Patty.
Arr! This vessel now belongs to Captain Raven. Come on, men! We set sail for adventure!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Raven's acting weird.
I actually like the old man's passion. Just don't forget where we're going, okay?